and also assist you with your participation here today is the marketing team, Jim Warnak, and also Zachary Zhang in the crowd with the yellow tie and rewind name badge with assisting hand to your competitive bidding here today. So if any questions regarding the property, the paperwork, or some technical advice on your bidding strategy here today, they are here to help. Now, ladies and gentlemen, first, to draw your attention to is the contract sale, which has been made available to you prior to today's auction and on display for the last 30 minutes. Very straightforward auction contract. You find little difference compared to the others that we use in the state of Victoria for residential property auctions. Two parts of contract form the framework of a competition here today. The particular sale, special and general conditions, and then the vandal statement, which is more commonly known as a Section 32 document that contains all the relevant information you need to know in terms of becoming a new owner of this property right here. Then a particular sale reason to follow the marketing agent for our owner here today is Rewrite Real Estate. The property we sell is commonly known to you and I, your neighbours, your postman, and your Uber Eats delivery driver simply as number 16 Simmons Street here in Box Hill North. Inclusive in today's sale, all fixed floor coverings, light fittings, window finishings, everything that's in the permanent nature will be included in today's sale, except for one thing. This auction board will probably present it in front of the property, which will be removed a few days after the sale. With the sold sticker on it, and the lucky purchaser here today, you'll have the option of putting on the sold sticker yourself, and I'm sure either Jay or Zachary will be more than happy to take a few happy snaps for your Sunday afternoon Instagram, Facebook, or WeChat post with the hashtag #HappyHomeBuyer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we sell under auction conditions today, so the contract you'll be signing will be unconditional, and 10% deposit is what we need from you if you are the successful purchaser, of which $20,000 is the minimum amount we need you to transfer if you do choose to pay by the way of EFT. The settlement is flexible, 90 all the way up to 120 days, of course, unless you made other arrangements with the marketing team before the commence of today's auction. As the auction is my duty and responsibility to ensure today's auction is conducted in accordance with the rules that set out in the Sale Land Regulations 2014 Schedule 1, or any additional conditions that's made available for inspection prior to today's auction. The rules prohibit false bidding, major interruptions by bidders, or any other illegal activities during the course of the auction, and there are fines for these conducts. Bidders will be indicated upon request by me as the auctioneer. The rules do permit vendor bids. The terms I will use to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor will be simply vendor bid, and by law, only I, as the auctioneer here today, can make a vendor bid. Now, buyers, if you want to be the one signing one of these in the next 10 to 15 minutes time, please pay particular attention to the next two rules, because they are crucial for your success here today. One, by law, as the auctioneer, I cannot accept any bids or offers that's made after I declare the property sold. So before I knock it down to the successful purchaser here today, I'll simply call it out 3 times, like so. First call, second call, third and final call, and once the property has been knocked down, I can't take any more bids. And lastly, the owner has a reserve price. In the event, if we fall short of that reserve, by law, only the last bidder will have the first opportunity to buy this property at our owner's reserve. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to number 16 Simmons Street here in Box Hill North. What we're offering you here today is that for the very first time in the last 42 years, this property is coming to the market and welcoming to the new owner. Situated in one of the quietest streets in this particular pocket of Box Hill North, and everything that Box Hill and Box Hill North is known for is pretty much right here on your doorstep. The Parklands is literally down the road, Kunan Secondary College, just around the corner as well. If you drive down Station Street, there's about 115 restaurants for you to choose from. Box Hill Hospital, the schools. But you know what, buyers? You know the amenities here already. The reason you are here today, at this very hour, 11:07. Look at the property itself. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 663 square meters. Everything ticked the boxes for you not to miss it. And that's the reason you choose to be here at 11:11 on a Sunday morning. And imagine, at this very hour, next Saturday and next Sunday, instead of standing on the side of the street, participating at another auction. Imagine you enjoy this kind of weather. I know it's cold. Enjoy a cup of coffee in a cafe, a restaurant, one of the 115 restaurants in Box Hill, because you have bought your weekend back. You've earned your house hunting on this particular day. No more real estate agents, no more realestate.com. Now, who's going to do that? It's the time to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, where do we see a fair and reasonable even-handed start? In your hands. By the way, that's the cue for you to start pricing a bit. In your hands, buyers. Where do we go? At $1 million, why not? A bit of a short on start at $1 million. We start at 1.2 to 1.3, but something with a one way in the front, probably where we like to start. But I will take your $1 million, sir. Who's going to take me to 1-1? At 1 is the call. Square $1 million up in the front. At $1 million, who's going to take me to 1.1, ladies and gentlemen? At 1 is the call. At $1 million, are we all done? Certainly not at this level. At $1 million with you, dead, sir. At 1 is the call. At $1 million, can I call it 1.1? At 1.1, anywhere. Are we done? Finished? And silent now at $1 million. I start counting. First call. At 1 is the bid. With you there, sir, at $1 million. At 1 is the bid. Now what do we do? Call it 1.1. At 1 is the bid. At $1 million. Are we done? Second time. At $1 million. Who's going to take me to 1.1 now? To 1 is the call now. At $1 million with you there. At $1 million, all done, finished, and silent for the third and final opportunity at $1 million. Yes, sir. 1.1. Welcome to you, sir, to 1.1. At 1.1 is the bid against you, opening it up. Attempts you back in for a $20,000 rise. At 1.1 is the bid to my right or to your left at 1.1. At $1,100,000, what do you like to do? At $1,100,000 against you, can I call it 120? At 1.100 is the call. At $1,100,000, are we all down against you, sir? Can I tempt you in for 20? At 1.1 is the bid. At 1.1, what do you say? At 1.1 over there is the call now. At $1,100,000, are we all done? 120, I heard already. At 1.120, at 20 is the bid, call it 40, sir. At 1.120 against you as well, sir. At $1,120,000, call it 40. Anywhere here or here. At 1.12 is the bid. With the opening bidder, he's holding the key. At $1,120,000, are we done? Are we finished? Are we? All there to 1.12 now, $1,120,000, make it a 40 anywhere. 40, can I tempt you in, sir? Also here, at 1.12. Are we done? 40 on the knock. At 40 it against you now, ma'am. At 1.14. At 40 is the bid to take me to 60. At 1.140. At $1,140,000, another 20 will put you back to the driver's seat. Won't take you 10 at this stage, calling 20. Make it a 20 or $1,140,000. Hold your bid there to 1.14 over there, calling 20 in the rise. Make it a 60, sir. 60. Won't take you 10. 60. Holds you there to $1,140,000. All done. First call at $1,140,000. 60, sir. Welcome to you. There we go to 60 against you now, sir. At $1,160,000, call it 80 or take me straight to 1.2. At $1,160,000, welcome to the bidding there. At 1.160. What do you say, sir? 80. Also here, taking still 20. $1,160,000 against you, sir. Also here, being quiet at $1,160,000. Are we done? First call. 1.2. Good bid. That's where we go. At 1.2. That was the warm-up. At 1.2 now. What do you say? Yeah. That's the lower end of the indicating selling range, ladies and gentlemen, 1.2. That coming in $200,000 is where the bidding at. I'll take the 10 now. 10, 10, 210, and 1.21, 210 now, sir. 20. I've got that bit. 210, and 1.21 was the opening bidder. At 1.21, sir, what do you say? For the 20, another 10 on top. 1.21. With the opening bidder, he's holding the key at $1,210,000. At 1.210. 20. 20 now. At 20 against your opening bidder, what do you say? 30. We'll take the 5. We're going to go up or down. 220 now. At 122. 5. Make it a 10. I'll come back to you to $1,220,000 with you there, sir. 122. Also, sir, you had about 2.5 minutes to think about your next move. What was it? $1,220,000. You took your head the wrong way. Get you out. I hope I can. And $1,220,000. All done, all finished, all silent for the first time. $1,220,000. 30. 10 more. Welcome to you, sir, ma'am, and at $1,230,000. 1, 2, 3 now. 40.
5.
Taking 10.
5.
2, 3. 230 here. At 1.23. Take me to 40. At $1,230,000. This to my left. Against you, sir. 40. 40 now. A 40 I've got. 5's not working. I'm not taking it. At $1,240,000 with you there at 1.24. At 240 is the bid. At 240, what do you say, sir? 250. 40 wins there. At $1,240,000. Also here, sir, are you 100% out? At 240 is the bid. 250. First call. At $1,240,000. Second call. At $1,240,000. Yes, sir. 80. Good bid. That's how you do it. And when $1,280,000 fits over there. Set against you now. At 1.28. 280 is the bid. By the way, if you've been to my auctions before, you know what this means. Is I don't need to go in for any instructions. We are here to sell. We are on the market at $1,280,000. Sir, plan to keep down at 1.28. At 280 is the bid. How are we all done or finished? At 1,280. 90 now. And 90 at 1.29. 1.3, sir. 290 is the bid. At $1,290,000. First call at 1.29. I'll take the 5. Second call at $1,290,000. Oh, we all done?
95.
95 and 95, sir. 1.3. Yeah, there we go. 1.3. 305. 310, sir. 305 now. 310. That's 310 here. That's 310. Taking time. You can't keep dropping me back. 310. Taking 5. 1,310. Against you, sir. Another 5 corner 15. At 131. At 1,310. Who's there? At 1,310,000. 315. A 15 now. What do you say? Also against you, sir, at 1,315. And 1315. And 1315 is the call. Howie Zhang finish and silent. And 1,315,000. Call it first time. And 1315. Make it a 5. Call it 20. I'll hold the 1. Second call now. At $1,315,000. Howie all down finishes silent. 3-2, where's that coming from? Welcome to you, sir, at 320. At 320 over a mil now. At 1.32. Almost got it. 325. 325. 30 now. 133.
35.
35 or 40, sir. 40 on and up. 40. 5's not working. Try 10. 340 here. At 134. At 1,340,000 against you now. At $1,340,000 start counting. First time. Sir, you still with me? 1,340 is the bid.
45.
45. 45. 50 on another 50. 1,350. 135 is the call to 1.35 mil. Just to confirm, sir. Out.
55.
55, there we go. Still going at 55. 60. 60 on and off. That's the way to go. 126. That's 1,360 is the bid. That's the winning bid. First call at $1,360,000.
65.
65. 70 on and off. 70 here.
75.
75. 80. 80 straight back.
85.
85. Are you sure? I'll give you 1 minute to think about it. 1,380,085. 85 is the call. Make sure everyone's paying attention to 1,385,000. 5 or better bid. Are we all done? All finished? All silent here. First call. At $1,385,000 with you there, sir. We are selling now at $1,385,000. How about 2.5? 1? Alright, I'll respect that. $1,385,000. All done, all finished, all silent, yes sir. 10, 95. At 1,395. Almost got it. And welcome to the bidding, by the way, sir. 1,395. 95 here.
1.4.
1-4, good bid, 1-4. What do you say? 4 or 5? At 1.4. At $1,400,000. 10, 410, even better. At 1.41. 410 now.
做兩眼挖起來捱啊，因為過過。
First call, $1,410,000.
415.
15. 15 now. Another 10. 1,415 needs to be. 1,415. Okay, interesting. $1,427,000. That's $12,000 each. 27. Yeah. A 1427.
大家想不到，但怎么干都见面。
What do you say? A 1,427,000.
1430.
30. Roll me up, but thank you, sir, to 1.43. 430. Another 12 will be 42. A 1,430,000.
Close 5. 5.
5. 35. A 35 then, there's 35. 1435. What do you say?
1440.
40. Good bid. 40. 1,440,000. 144 to 1.44. Against you now, sir. Or anyone has been holding back, it's time to jump in at 1,440,000. First call. Are we done? Second call at $1,440,000. All down. 7. 47. At 1,447. Quarter 450. At 1,447,000. Bids over there here.
450.
50. 50 now. 1.45. At $1,450,000. 5 at 55. 1,455. 55 now. 55 bids over there. So maybe make it easier for me. Go straight to 1.5. At 1,455 is the call. At 1,455,000. First call at 1.455. 455 over a million. Second call at 1,455,000. Bids over there. Are we all done? All finished.
1460.
60. 60 now. At 60. 67. 67. At 1,467. What do you say, sir? Are you sure? 1 minute to think about it. 1,467,000. First call now at 1.467. Second call at $1,467,000. All done, all finished, all silent now. At 1.467 is the bid. Are you 100% sure, sir? Just to check, 100% sure. You may see me next Saturday, you know that. At 1.467, third and final opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, remind you one more time. Once the gavel hits the contract, I can't take any more bids. All done, all finished, all silent. Last three call. Once, twice, 3 times at $1,467,000. He's going. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the viewer. It is sold. Congratulations, well done. Congratulations to the other bidders. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for attending another successful red white auction. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.